Whether you are watching as a group or as an individual, we're glad you're here. The Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety is committed to reducing fatalities and disabling injuries on Missouri roads. We are strategically focusing on saving lives by encouraging seatbelt use and discouraging distracted driving, impaired driving, and speeding. There is a 100% chance that every person will be involved in a car crash at some point in his or her life. Everyone has a crash story. Today you'll hear from a survivor who shares his story about being involved in a crash after he lost control of his vehicle while using his cell phone. Distracted driving is a choice that has consequences.
I was living the American dream until late one night on September 4th, 2005. I was driving down the road just uphill from the interstate. Coming up to a curve in the road, my cell phone rings. I went to answer my cell phone, took my eyes off the road, took my car off the road. Unfortunately, I hit the guardrail at the top of the hill full speed. Instead of stopping, my car had acted as a ramp. My car went airborne down the hill, hit a road sign 8 feet off the ground. Had no seatbelt on, so when my car hit the sign, the jerk in the car had me flying headfirst into the windshield, smacking my head very hard. My car landed, rolled end over end about 200 feet, I was told. My body was tossed around inside the car until I went through the driver's side window and landed on the shoulder of the interstate. When the paramedics got to me, they were rushing me to the hospital, and my heart stopped beating. They told my family I was dead for a little over 10 minutes before they were able to resuscitate me. When I hit my head so hard, I suffered a severe traumatic brain injury. The biggest surgery they did, they took part of my skull off on the left side of my head so that the swelling of my brain wouldn't have so much pressure inside my skull that it would kill me again. I had to kind of start life all over again. Work with Think First. I go into schools during the school year before the big health scare, and I sometimes talk to young drivers, telling them about my life and telling them why they need to always think first. That means wearing your seatbelt when you're in the car. And I tell them, if you get a phone call, pull over to the side of the road before you try to answer it. I tell them what happened to me when I lost control because I was answering my phone. There's not a phone call in the world that's worth that risk to anyone. The big thing is, it's not just you that's affected by this if you lose control while you're driving. I thank God when I had my accident, I did not hit another car, and I was alone in my car. So when I was tossed around inside my car or when I hit something, I did not damage physically somebody else. I don't know how I could live knowing I did this to someone else or possibly killed someone just because I was too busy messing with my phone to care about anything else. I would just say, in addition to the damage it can do to you, it can hurt a lot of people in your life.
Missouri's Highway Safety Plan focuses on 4 areas: seat belts, distracted driving, speeding, and impaired driving. The plan provides all Missourians a basic understanding of the crash problem in Missouri and ways they can help. The plan also includes strategies for individuals, families, and organizations large and small. If all Missourians commit to these 4 actions, the number of fatalities on Missouri roadways will be significantly reduced. If everyone on our roadways simply buckled up, an estimated 240 lives would be saved each year. Everyone has a role to play. You can read the plan at modot.org.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol serves and protects all people by enforcing laws and providing services to ensure a safe and secure environment. This environment includes your car and the roads our citizens travel. In distracted driving crashes, someone other than the distracted driver were killed 54% of the time. The primary task of you getting behind the wheel is to drive, so keep your focus on the road. Put your phone down and pay attention every time you drive, and do your part to keep Missouri roads safe.